When I arrived, the Colony was a great community. It had a small town feel. I realized very quickly the great opportunity that was here, and I was just really excited about the role I could play in developing the commercial tax base of the Colony. As far as cities go, we're a young city in the Dallas region. The Colony became established as a housing development by Fox and Jacobs on some 3,000 acres in 1973 and became a city in 1977. The Colony is only 45 years old.
You know, I got here about the 97, 98 time frame, and the Colony was this kind of sleepy little weird place in the middle of nowhere. You had to drive up Crider Road to get here from the south. And 121 was essentially a two-lane road, so not a lot of development, not a lot going on, but I'd heard there was this little cluster of houses, and they were part of a good school district, so that's how I ended up here.
The Sam Rayburn Tollway had just opened up. There were 2 tenants in the Cascades Business Park, and Grandscape was literally just a field. The citizens voted to create the Economic Development Corporation in order to promote new business and expand business enterprises. And the EDC is celebrating our 25th anniversary. As an EDC, we have made and continue to make significant investment in projects and have spent millions of dollars on infrastructure improvement. Infrastructure is not the sexy project, but rather the unseen, very costly investment that will literally bridge the gap in a community to attract or assist in game-changing projects.
We're getting hamstrung because we got this toll road coming here. At the time, nobody was really thinking that, hey, this is our ticket, because we need this transportation corridor if we have any hopes of having anything on the scale of Grandscape. And it's going to be great, and we're going to be heroes, or it's going to be a total catastrophe, and they're going to run us out of town with pitchforks.
Whenever we went to trade shows or talked with developers, they said, well, you know, this is over in Frisco, or this is over in Louisville, or I can get that in Carrollton. And we kind of felt a little neglected around here. Once we changed from the mentality of being the hole and donut to being the hub of the wheel, everything changed.
Cities of our size rarely see the type of large developments that we've been able to land, and in such a short time period, especially when you're competing with neighboring cities that are much larger than you, have a lot more land to offer, and significant war chests that are at their disposal. 14 years ago, our first business park, the Cascades, had 2 tenants. The EDC was charged with filling this business park. This partnership set the wheels in motion for future investment in the Colony, and at the time of their development, it was our biggest investment as an EDC. We quickly realized, while we were still small and some dubbed us the hole in the donut, we could compete in this type of development.
It really was having the right leadership in place to take the types of risks, types of chances to go after some of the big fish and not just settle for whatever comes to you.
In the past, we weren't able to provide those primary jobs for our citizens. We now are going to be able to offer those citizens multiple opportunities to work close to home.
That community really has everything you'd need, from dining to shopping, destinations that you can't find anywhere else.
This little mart opened in 2015, just 8 short years ago, and is our largest employer to date. NFM is now a household name. NFM was just a part of and intended to be the catalyst and anchor for our much larger project that we affectionately refer to as Grandscape.
We haven't lost that mindset that we're willing to be aggressive when we need to be, but we're going to do it in a smart way, building for the future.
Fortunately, I think it's turned out good.
I don't want to chart the course. I want the course to chart us. And I want us to be available to all those crazy ideas.
We currently have over 500 businesses in the Colony, and we have created a can-do, business-friendly culture. Our most recent investment and partnership is with Rifle Gear. Rifle Gear is a 28-lane range aimed at providing everyone from the casual shooter to the seasoned pro with the best range experience available. Just across the street is our industrial park, currently under construction and leasing space. Live Oak Logistics is currently offering 1.1 million square feet of industrial space with a smaller component of retail slated at some point in the future.
We can talk about anything and we'll get through it. When you work together to solve the problem, it makes it so much easier, just like in our private relationships.
We went from being an EDC that hoarded our money and did very, very small projects to, one day the idea of Grandscape came down the pike.
Whether it's Grandscape, Topgolf, you name it, none of that would have happened without the support and the guidance of our Economic Development Corporation.
Everyone saw that one of these days, people are going to realize what we have here and it's going to explode.
The main thing is don't be afraid of change. You know, we've seen a lot of change in the past 20 years, and hopefully we've turned some of the naysayers into banner wavers. Change is a good thing. Plus, it's inevitable. So let's just embrace it and, you know, make the best with what we've got and make what we've got even better.
There are some really exciting things coming. We are not done yet. The Colony's not done yet, and the Colony being a destination location for the region, for North Texas, for beyond Texas, is still happening. And we're thrilled about where we've come from, and we're excited about where we're going.